Visually challenged candidate has now cracked the UPSC. He has been chosen for IAS. With me, Mr. Balanagendra himself and his father, Mr. Devdas. Thank you very much. Congrats. How does it feel?
It feels good. Immensely happy.
Right. And tell me, did you ever have time to sleep? How much hard work did you put in?
Actually, it's not a hard work. It's a kind of habit that you need to take up. So I sleep for 8 hours every day. There is no doubt about it. I cannot compromise on sleep, and I prepare for 6 hours consistently. So that suffices.
Very good. And in terms of reading, what kind of challenges did you face and how did you overcome?
In terms of reading, I don't find any challenge. Actually, the technological advancements provide you by means of ebooks. You have a lot of ebooks available on many platforms. Now the government has also come with the Sugamya Pustakalaya, where you can find a lot of sources in digital format, and you have Amazon, Flipkart, and that e-commerce where we can find ebooks by which I purchase and I utilize. So now challenge is no excuse.
Very good. Very inspiring. And tell us about the kind of strategy you had put in for yourself.
It's pretty simple. Keep the previous year question papers with you at all times. That's the handy. And second thing is integrate current affairs with conventional topics and practice answer writing.
Right. There is also a perception that UPSC, IAS, IFS, IPS, these are meant for people from top universities, people who are super brilliant. How would you see this?
Actually, I believe that civil services are meant for super visionaries, not super brilliance. Brilliance can be developed. Nothing is undeveloped, including talent, skill, and brilliance. So everything is available at free of cost. For example, newspapers,
Right.
at cheap cost. All India Radio News, which I listen every day, and Press Information Bureau, the two key information providers.
Right.
And then NCERT books are also available online, and you can purchase it at very limited and affordable cost. So there is no need to evaluate on what you possess. Just evaluate on how can you become the one who possess what it is required.
So one need not be rich, one need not enroll in coaching centers, as they call training centers.
We must be rich in showing our intent to clear. That's
Right. Very good. And you actually attempted 9 times. Once you were chosen for group 1, but you weren't happy with that.
Yeah.
Right. And perseverance paid?
Yeah, absolutely. It's all the matter that you need to try hard to get what you want, or else you will be forced to like what you get.
Right.
So I don't want to be forced to like what I get. I just want to get what I like.
Right.
And I believe that I have enough gas in my tank to go again and again. So, and on the other hand, it doesn't matter when you win, but it really matters whether you win. Do you have the will to win?
Right.
I believe that I have, and it has come to fruition, fortunately.
And when those 7 times when you could not make it, was it difficult to accept?
Yes, the first 3 attempts were not difficult, though mentally everyone wants to win. Losing always hurts.
Right.
I'm of no exception. So first 3 attempts, fine, because I didn't knew anything, because I have to develop my English skill, because I've come from the medium of Tamil till my 10th standard.
Right.
So it took me around 7 to 8 years to grip my level of vocabulary building in English and command over the language.
Right.
From then on, I need to focus on, that's where I've started. Exactly my 4th attempt happened to be the first attempt,
Right.
technically speaking.
Right.
So from then on, of course, every time we lose, it hurts, but I knew that I'm going to win.
Right. You're an inspiration, you're a role model for all those aspiring to become civil servants, to clear UPSC exams. If I ask you to give some 3 or 4 tips that would help them.
First thing, keep your health at your control. Have self-discipline. Then third one is practice previous year questions. Right. That's the key provided by UPSC itself.
Right.
Fourth, integrate your current affairs with conventional. Fifth one, try to keep limited sources and do repeated reading. And last but not the least, eat, sleep, read, repeat.
Right. And now that you're all set to become an IAS officer, what will be your mission from now on?
Uh, my mission is my mission is to go there and represent the marginalized, the underprivileged, and the vulnerable, and the victims of crime. And also, my utmost vision would be to bat for the eradication of any sort of child abuse. To me, every child deserves a happy life. We have no right to abuse child. We have no right to neglect child of healthcare, education, food, anything.
Right.
And any crime against child should be treated at par with the crime of terror.
Right.
And that's what I envision to achieve in my endeavor.
You are a graduate from the Loyola College. You had also chosen public ad for your mains.
Yes.
Would you be willing to spend some time to mentor other aspirants now?
Actually, we have been doing this from the academy. Kingmakers IAS Academy has provided me an opportunity to do a mentoring for your few aspirants. And anybody who is interested, they can approach me, and I would be glad to be of any sort of assistance that I would be able to do.
Right. And for all those who think they can't afford to engage with a coaching center, what will be a message?
It's pretty simple. Read newspaper, listen to All India Radio, keep updating yourself, read government textbooks, NCERT,
Right.
and you can go with it. There are government institutes, for example, STI we have in
Right.
Tamil Nadu. So various government institutes are there. They are also
Right.
providing
Right.
active training.
Right. On a lighter note, you're 31, you never thought about marriage. Is it now time to think about that?
Actually, just now I fulfilled the need of social esteem. So I think I think we can think of marriage when we feel the life is boring, because we have something to do, because marriage is another responsible entity that we need to engage in.
Right.
So I'm waiting for the moment. Of course, we are going to live in a life convergence with the society.
Right.
So as of now, yes, it'll be in the next. It'll be the next.
How did you get this idea? At what age you were clear that you have to become an IAS officer?
Actually, it has, as I said, when I was 6 years old, it was started as a childhood fantasy. But I knew that I had a burning desire when I was studying in Ramakrishna Mission Mains at the age of 16. There was a dictionary called the Success Book House Dictionary.
Okay.
It has been said that the dictionary costs around 850 rupees. The dictionary contains many vocabulary building methodologies and how can you be an IAS officer.
Right.
The strategy to become an IAS. If you are the first 3 purchaser, we will sell it for 150, the 850 rupees. And I have bunked the class. I ran first, and
Right.
that's where I found that, it's in my desire.
Right. Thank you so much, Mr. Balanagendran and Mr. Devidas, for your time.